Hello everybody, this is a quick little review I'm going to do of the Google Nexus 7 tablet. I actually got this back in March. It's May now. So I was going to do this originally when I first got it, but I decided to wait a little bit so I would have some time to experience it and get to update Android and stuff like that, because it originally came with Android sorry, Android 4.1.2. But now when you get them, you can upgrade to 4.2.2. So yeah, I've had some time with the tablet, and I've kept the box and everything so you can see it. And you know, I just wanted to tell you what my experiences have been. With the tablet. I've unlocked it, I've overclocked it, I've switched ROMs, I've done all sorts of things with it, played lots of games. Right now I'm running everything stock, and you'll get to see that in a sec. So this is the box. It comes with a nice stylish little handy box. Very sturdy and everything, doesn't feel cheap, looks nice. Got one of the wallpapers on the tablet there, Nexus. Pretty plain and simple. On the side says Asus Nexus 7. Yes, this was manufactured by Asus. There's the Google logo, made for Google Play, full-fledged Android tablet, and pure Google. Yes, because of course, you probably know this already, but this is Google's own. This is, I mean, it was manufactured by Asus, but this is as close to Google's spec as you can get. Alright, so let's take a look inside the box. And it's just the stickers of what's in there. So, doing this with one hand, because I'm filming with the other, so bear with me. Come on. I'm sorry. Come on. It was you now. There we go. Okay, that's just a sleeve. And that's the box. It's actually pretty nice. You know, just a solid matte black box, very sturdy. When you get one, you don't get this sense of, oh god, is my tablet, you know, damaged maybe inside? No, it's, you know, these things could live on the shelf there, and they wouldn't get damaged. So just take the lid off, and I've already gutted out the box, so the only thing in here right now is my tablet. Let's dig that out. It's a really nice screen on this thing. It's really shiny. A lot of people say it reminds them of the Apple iPad, the iPad Mini. And actually I agree, because when you turn it on, there's actually a similar border. There's no home button there. So taking a look at the actual tablet itself, it's got a big solid black finish over the front. It apparently has Corning fit glass. Hello again. It's got a front-facing camera there. Yeah, not a whole lot to say about that. Oh, and a light sensor on there. On the side, well, you got your USB standard Android port on the bottom, 3.5mm audio jack, a beautiful silver trim on this. There we go. You got a volume rocker by my thumb there, up and down, and a power button. And that's actually it for the ports. Oh, and whatever those four dots are. Oops. Apparently this has something to do with when you tap your devices together and it transfers a file. I don't know. I never had the chance to test it. And on the back, not a whole lot to say. It says Nexus. Got a really nice finish on the back. It's actually kind of got like this weird kind of golf ball sort of thing going on here, little dimples. Actually, it feels very sturdy, and it's good grip. There's actually a microphone on the top. You wouldn't be able to see it on this. Actually, if my camera will just focus. There we go. You can kind of see it by my pinky there. There's another one along the side here somewhere, but I don't know where it is, and I don't want to go on a hunt for it. And then on the bottom, you got your two speakers built in inside. It says Asus. Something interesting I found out, it's not entirely relevant. No, okay, it's relevant, but it's not like essential, is that apparently Asus, when they're building their tablets, they put the speakers in first, and that way, when they're putting everything else in, the speakers don't get shoved out of the way, and they don't get damaged. So, I don't know, that's just kind of a nice attention to detail. It goes to show what Asus puts into their build quality. So, let's power it up. There we go. It says Google on it. And a little lock on the bottom because oh no, sorry, it's unlocked. I unlocked a little while ago, so that way I can mod it. The ROM is stock though. And you can see my arm, the Nexus logo. Hello. Doesn't take too long to start. It's about to come on any second now. Here it goes. Alright. Just gonna try and set that back. It's not really working. There we go. Prop it up on the box. Another good use for it. Hooray! So, as you can see, got my wallpaper going on here. Just touch, drag. I'm gonna turn down the brightness on this. I think we'll go automatic brightness on that. Alright, so as you can see, it's quite bright. It's nice and vibrant. Everything is very responsive on the tablet, such as swiping through the menus. No delay. Got my messages up here. It's very intuitive. If you want your settings, you can drag it down from over here. If you want your notifications, you don't hit menu. You drag down from that side. Interesting. 4 new updates. Thank you for reminding me. Hit that button, clears any notifications in the bar. The folders option on here is too neat. Neat too. Little circles, and you just drag icons into them, and it automatically makes a folder when you drag an icon over another. Got your little bar down here, and your applications. Again, everything is very responsive. Heading over to widgets. No, I just touched something. Okay. So, you're probably wondering how the Android tablet does in actual performance. It's good. Let's see. Well, for example, let's go to Google Chrome. We'll load up a website. Oh, it's going to LeagueOfLegends.com. Surrendering. Yes, I had to look that up. Go back to the main menu, or main website. So it's got a pretty good page render speed here. Everything's loaded now. And when you're scrolling, everything's nice and responsive. Didn't take too long. And let's see, let's try ign.com. It's loading. Done. The whole page loads too, so you don't go down, well, okay, most of the page loads, so you don't go down and have to wait forever for it to load up a new section. So it's nice and responsive on that. Let's see. Wi-Fi signal's pretty good considering I'm a few rooms away from the router. Cisco. Another interesting thing is that I've actually got the 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi model here. I don't have the 3G model. And it still has a GPS, which is interesting. I can activate it and use my tablet for navigation on the go, assuming that I have my maps updated and stuff like that. I can tether my tablet to my phone, and it'll download the data I need. But my tablet actually has the GPS on board, so I could be out in the middle of a street, pull up my tablet, and it'll show me where I am, which is neat. I hadn't actually expected that. Oh, so I get like Netflix and stuff on here too. YouTube works quite well. I got a bunch of games on here I'll show in a sec. Your basic multimedia functions work really well too. Let's go to the gallery, for example. Everything loads quick. Got a bunch of stuff here. Friend with a face put onto it. Myself looking crazy with a mustache and old and bald. Nope. Going in there? Yeah. No more pictures there. But it's easy to navigate. Everything is quick. I can't stress how quick everything is. It's wonderful. Yeah, so you won't have to wait a while for your media to load up or anything. I've actually got movies on here too. It'll play MP4 files, amongst other things. That's what I know it does. Weird. I must have gotten rid of, like, Iron Man. I had it on here not long ago. One thing that I definitely gotta show you guys is MemeDroid. That is an amazing app. Really good. Lots of memes posted every day. The community is very active. Whoa. Mike Jeffries and Sloth from the Goonies. Yeah, they do kind of look similar. Abercrombie and Finch. Darn you. Alright, so, why don't we look at the gaming performance now? So, let's go with Modern Combat 4. No, this isn't terribly organized. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a look at, what this tablet can do. And I would definitely recommend it if you want a device that will play some Android games and that's quick, but it's portable. I personally wanted to go with the 7-inch because, well, I can actually stick this in my pocket. It's a tight squeeze, but you can do it. So let's go to campaign. Continue. I don't particularly love Gameloft games, but, they're the only ones that look fairly decent, and, I'd like to see some better developers get onto Android here. So it didn't take too long to load up.
I worked with them before, down in Mexico, getting KPR troops over the border. Wiped out a dozen towns in South Texas. No survivors.
Listen, I've been with him since South Africa, right after he left Special Forces. America's corrupt government will fall. End of story.
According to Russian news reports, the nation's drone network in Moldova has been taken over by an unknown group. These drones have attacked Moscow and other major cities, where KH-31 missiles have inflicted horrific casualties among civilian populations.
The plan is underway. Time to get started here. Let's move.
They boast of shock and awe. They inflict fear on their enemies.
So the frame rate's pretty good on this.
Now return
Actually,
the
it's
favor.
quite fast. Graphics are pretty good, considering. Things fluent. The screen's actually really vibrant on this too, by the way.
Keep those jackbooted military thugs busy. A little bit of pyrotechnics. Boom.
I hate the friggin' analog on
Bomb
this.
consists of a thickened pyrophoric agent. Sticks to any surface, burns at about 1200 Celsius.
Not
The
the
basement team gets the largest charge.
Okay, it's not the tablet's fault that it has a touch analog on that. That's just how the game has to run. So yeah, it runs well on games. You can see that it maintains a smooth frame rate. Loads pages quick. It's got GPS capabilities. All your standard Google apps. I got Steam and stuff on here. You can look at memes. You got your silly little things. You got Assistant. That's another thing I'd like to show you, but maybe I shouldn't because this is a looking at the tablet, not at my apps. But yeah, no, it's a really quick, responsive device. Not the fastest out there. I noticed on Nova 3 there was lag in really intense situations. But when I overclocked my tablet, I got it from 1.3 gigahertz up to 1.6, and the GPU took an overclock of almost double the frequency, and this thing actually runs really fast when it's overclocked. Like, it's quite quick now, but it's you have no idea. But no, I would really recommend the Nexus 7 tablet. It's fast, it's responsive, it's got pure Android on it, it's not modified by any other manufacturer, there's no custom Asus version of Android or something on here. It's Google. When Google releases an operating system, that's what you get. Unlike my phone or something like that, where Sony has to modify the ROM and then release it for their phone. Another thing is that, there's a lot of support for the Nexus 7. It's a very common Android device. It's got a Tegra 3 processor in there with the onboard graphics card, of course. It's 4+1 cores, so it's quad core. But when you turn it off or when you're doing very little, it runs on the 5th core, which is very low powered. Means that the tablet can run for a really long time. Battery life is amazing on this thing. It's got good horsepower. It got a gig of RAM in it too. And this is the 32 gigabyte model, which cost me about $300 Canadian. And you know what? It's $300 well spent. I enjoy my tablet, and if you're looking into getting it, I highly recommend it.